You have to build a good product or service. If you are trying to sell something, if you are trying to create something in this world, or even with yourself, you have to create a good product or service. And so Jesse Itzler, one of my mentors, talks about this when he had amazing marketing and he made his product known. He had all these sponsors, these athletes, people promoting his product. And so many people tried it. But they tried it and then they didn't like the product. And so this is something I'm trying to build a YouTube channel. I'm trying to build some other businesses and things of that nature and reach more people and try to help them in their lives. And so if the video is not good, if the quality is not good, I could have the best SEO and search engine optimization strategies. I could have the best thumbnail or title, but if you click on it and the video is not helpful, then it's not going to be helpful. So think about that in your own life. You want to create a quality product. You want to create a quality offering, and that is something that I'm going to be working on. Part of what I've been doing is just practicing and putting my videos out there, but now I'm going to start working on getting better and getting good. I invested in a camera, so stay tuned for that, and hopefully the channel and the videos will look better, and I'll continue learning and evolving. So make the product good. Number 2, a lot of you guys are building wealth for yourself and are working on your financial freedom journey, which is awesome. And so my husband and I have built and saved and invested a really big amount of money so far, but now we're working on the next level. So we're working on the Millionaire Fastlane. If you've read that book, we're working on the Fastlane. So there's the slow way to wealth, there's the sidewalk, and then there's the Fastlane. And so we're getting on that Fastlane, and typically that involves starting a business, providing a lot of value to other people. It can be writing a book, all sorts of things that can make you money faster. And I could put a list, or I'm going to be doing another in-depth video on some more takeaways from this book. And so I hope that's helpful to you. But you want to get on the fast lane, because if you're on the sidewalk, you're just spending all your money, you're living in debt, and that's not helpful. But then if you are on the slow lane, you're investing your money, which is so important to do, because at least you'll have money eventually, but it takes time. Unless you have a ton of money that you could just pour in, and then in 10 years, 15 years, you will have a lot of money. But still, 10, 15 years of your life that you have to scrimp and save and live way below your means, that's hard. And so yes, there's truth to that. And I share and have shared a lot of videos about doing that. And that's what's helped my husband and I get hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? But let's get to the next level. And we want to get to a point where we can give more, where we could take care of ourselves more and spend more, right? And so that Millionaire Fastlane is so important. So thinking about starting a business, thinking about starting an offering, thinking about sharing your gifts. How can you do that so you can unlock the next level and get where you want to be faster? Number 3, another thing I've been thinking of is if you do what everybody else does, you're going to get what everybody else has. And so there's a lot of things that people have that are wonderful and great. And I love beautiful families and relationships, but a lot of the average Americans and the average people in the world, they're the ones who are struggling. They're the ones who are overweight. They're the ones who are depressed. They're the ones who are in debt. Those are the ones who are working jobs that they hate. I don't want to be average if that's what average is, right? And so maybe I have to act differently and I have to live a little bit differently to get a different result. And so if we want to have freedom, if we want to serve more people, if we want to be healthier, if we want to be happier, then I'm going to have to make different choices, and that's okay. All right, so number 4 is if you listen to negativity, it's so much easier to get more negativity, or to start thinking that way, or to start feeling that way inside. But if you listen to inspiration, information, hope, tactics, if you tell someone that they can do something and that you believe in them, there is the power. There lies the power. And so be careful, because what you give attention to, what you give energy to, what you let around you is going to impact you. And so if you are working on building wealth and trying to be successful, trying to be happy, trying to contribute, trying to provide value, you need to focus on those things. You need to get away from the energy vampires and the people who are trying to suck the life and the energy out of you. I talk about that a lot. And you have to stay focused on that mission and that goal. And so be mindful, because if you are around these types of people or these types of things, it's going to infect your thinking and therefore infect the way you act and the way you show up in the world. Be mindful. Number 5, another thing I came across lately when I was reading was all paths have sacrifice. Hardship, hard work, all paths have these things. But which path will give you the results you want and that will get you there faster? And so this is so true. Like, losing weight is hard. Getting healthy is hard. Being poor is hard. Getting rich can be hard, right? Until you learn those things. Like, honestly, eating healthier has been so much easier once I was able to work through it and make it happen, right? Once I started learning about the habits of rich people or building wealth and things of that nature, it becomes second nature. And so it might be hard at first, that initial learning curve, but if you are willing to sacrifice and if you're willing to put in the work, you're going to live an easier life. I know some of the people that I care about the most, They work really, really taxing jobs, really hard jobs, and they work their butts off. But then they're not getting the result they want, or they don't have enough money to be able to stop doing that or whatever, right? And it might seem like that's not fair and that's messed up, but you have to know the game. You have to know where and what jobs and what things are going to produce more money, and then chase those things, because it's hard work either way, any type of job. You have to figure out what you're willing to sacrifice and what hard work you're willing to do. Number 6, this is one of my favorite ones ever. It is, you have to make your money work. You have to employ it. You have to deploy it, and you have to get it to multiply. And so you don't just want to go trade your time for money. This is a huge concept, and it makes a big difference. Don't just go to a job, spend 7 hours, you get paid for those 7 hours. No, you want to make your money work for you. You want to make money while you're sleeping. This is a critical habit and tactic that wealthy people use. So make your money work, invest it, invest in assets, invest in real estate, invest in intellectual property, invest in education, invest in businesses, invest in yourself, and get that money working while you sleep. Number 7 is that other people get rich off of your hard work, your skills, your energy. So why can't you get rich off of your skills? Why can't you get rich off of your hard work and energy? And so that's where the entrepreneurship comes in, or owning a business, or providing a really valuable skill. But technically, you're making other people money, which maybe that's the path that you want to go on. But if you want entrepreneurship or business, running a business or something of that nature, you have unlimited income potential. There's a lot of risks. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of mental load that goes along with that. So maybe that's not what you want. And there's other pathways that I've talked about on my channel that you can go on and that you can do. But I want to show you all of the options and just be real and honest about it, because if that works for you, it could totally transform your life, and maybe you're going to feel more aligned. A lot of people who are entrepreneurs or who work for themselves, they are so grateful to do that, and that fits their personality better. And then other people are meant to be employees, and that's just what they would rather do, and that's okay too. And lastly, information is so powerful. Belief is so powerful. Positivity and light are powerful. Action, discipline, and the grind is so powerful. Tap into that power, tap into it, let it go, and go within and pour it out. And so it's super important to be disciplined, to have a goal, to have a vision, to know what you want, and to continue on and iterate and learn and grow. Decide what path and what life you want to live, and then go on it. It's not going to be easy. I know for myself, it's taking time, but I'd rather be on the journey than just let life happen to me. And I want to see what I can do and try to put as much good into the world that I can. So I hope this video is helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Keep learning, working, and growing. I will keep sharing my insights and what I've learned in my own journey from the past, and also what I'm working on in the present, in hopes that it helps you. So thanks so much for being here. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Keep learning, working, and growing. You got this.